All right, welcome to Inside the Huddle, brought to you by Romo Athletics and powered by the Rolla Athletic Booster Club. I'm your host, Tom Brown, and joined today, we got the Lady Bulldog softball coach, Ken Hohe, as well as a couple of his Bulldog seniors. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
So who do we got here? Senior captains, right?
Right, we got our two senior captains. We've got Bristol Klausner, and we've got Kayla Coughlin. Bristol will be one of our pitchers and one of our shortstop and third baseman, and Kayla's going to be our center fielder. So pretty excited to have them along with us today.
Well, that's great. Welcome, ladies. Glad you guys are here. We'll have a little bit of fun, okay? You with that? All right, so you're coming off at like a 9-22 record last season. I know it was a tough season,
right?
But again, you always play those tough competitive schedules. But now you're coming back. You only have the two seniors, but that means you have a lot of underclassmen that have actually got some experience and everything. So you got to be excited about this upcoming season.
We brought back quite a bit of experience in our junior class and even some of our now sophomores. From our junior class, Olivia Grisham saw quite a bit of time last year. Abby Creedy is a two-time All-State catcher. She comes back. We have Sadie Morrison. She's going to fill in one of our outfield spots. We've got Bailey Morrison as well in our junior class. So pretty excited with that. And of course, you've got Emma Schwartz, who's going to be one of our pitchers, one of our top four hitters, and one of our infielders. So bring back a lot of experience from that class.
That's going to be great. And again, we already talked about it. You have two seniors, both of them are captains. Congratulations. A lot of responsibility comes with being the captains, but you've been through the program now. Bristol, you've been here the entire time. And Kayla, you came in last season as your first season with the Lady Bulldogs. So what's your thoughts about preparing for the season this year?
Honestly, it's kind of exciting because this is the closest I feel like we've been as a team. And like you said, last season wasn't amazing for us, so we definitely want to have a better season.
Okay. Kayla, this is again your second time, so you're here last year. And here you go. What's your thoughts?
I feel like the team chemistry is a lot better. We all get along. We're all joking around. It's just better than last year.
Understand. We've got a little frozen right here. Let's sorry, this is super. May. Like you were to take two, and maybe just coming off the trying to stream off the. We're good. All right, we're back at a little technical difficulties. But again, modern technology, dealing with Wi-Fi, a little hotspot action, and you make adjustments just like you do on the softball field at game time, right? Got to make those adjustments. So again, Coach Ken Hohe is here. Also, we got Bristol Klausner and Kayla Coughlin. They're seniors and the captains here for the Lady Bulldogs. So again, Bristol, you're a returning pitcher, right? And so, what other positions you play?
I can pretty much play everywhere. Can't catch. I could. We need it, but pretty much play everywhere.
I got that. And then Kayla, mainly center field.
Yeah.
All right. So if we look at the offensive, what's your game? Is it just contact? You hit with power? What are we doing? We advance the ball?
I'm definitely a contact hitter. Get on base, singles, and hope someone behind me drives me in.
I can hit sometimes. It just depends on the game.
All right.
Just like all of us.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. And then center field, so I assume you got some wheels behind you. You get after a little bit.
I think I can throw the ball pretty far.
That's from that too. That's great. So, Coach, let's look at the Jamboree coming up. Yeah,
Right.
It was supposed to be last
Supposed to
night.
be last night. Unfortunately, had to move it to next Tuesday, the 27th. So we play 5:30 versus Cuba, and we play 6:30 versus Waynesville. And those games, both of those scrimmages will both be in Waynesville.
All right, great. Yeah, so if you guys are out and about, head over to Waynesville. Just short little drive. Catch out, cheer on the Lady Bulldogs as they're starting off softball with the Jamboree. So first game now, that's going to be the Union tournament again. That was your
Right.
first game last year, right?
Right. And we're going to see a few different teams this year. So in our pool this year, we're going to see St. Elizabeth, Portia. We've played them in the past, and then Proctor. So a couple different teams. We're no longer a part of the Ozark Conference, so our schedule is different. We've had to replace quite a few games. Now, some of the old Ozark Conference schools are still on our schedule. We still have West Plains, we still have Camdenton, we still have Waynesville, we still have Hillcrest, but we've added some new teams. We're going to go down to North County. We're going to play Cape Central. We're going to play a couple different teams. Instead of going to the Ozark tournament this year, we're in the Springfield tournament. So we're going to see a few different schools, but we still have a pretty tough schedule. We still have a lot of the Columbia and Jeff City schools on our ledger, and it's a pretty tough schedule for us.
Yeah, look. Is there any game that really kind of stands out? Again, St. Elizabeth. I don't know. As a small school, they typically have a really good program, especially on the boys baseball side. I thought the girls softball side as well.
Right.
And again, those smaller schools come in with that, and that's their sport. They're playing it twice a year. A lot of them, they'll have a spring and a fall, and they get a lot more kind of reps and everything like that. Any games that are standing out for you ladies that you're circling on the calendar?
I'm excited for the Springfield tournament because it's something new. So I'm interested to see who they play and how that will go. And then senior night.
Senior night's always a big one.
I'm excited for all the away tournaments because they're always fun. And I like playing Iberia just because they're from Frisco League.
From the old Frisco League, I was an old Ranger back in the day. Yeah, that's right. Danger Ranger. Got to watch those guys. So let's see what else. So you finish off actually, with Iberia as the last game of the season, and I think again they had a good run last year in the playoffs. So again, not an easy schedule, but it's a varied schedule. Got the Union softball tournament. Your home tournament will be in October.
Right.
Webster Groves, Parkway West, Carthage will be coming to town.
Two different schools. We haven't played Parkway West in a long time. We haven't played Webster Groves in a few years, and we did play Carthage last year, but that's who's going to be in our pool in our home tournament, which is in October.
That's always a great time to get in front of the home crowd, and always kind of a big time for you. So, Bristol and Kayla, you guys are seniors, you're captains. Is there anything you want to say out there? Because I'm sure there might be some family or friends watching. Anything you want to have to give any shout outs to?
My dad in Poland.
Hey, how about that? That might be one of our furthest views. We've had some in Europe before watching. I actually had a few, but this might be the biggest. Yeah, how about that?
It's pretty cool.
Going global inside the huddle.
That's right.
Bristol, you got to say anything?
No.
No, really?
Yeah,
Really?
my parents, but
Wow. And your brother. Oh my
and my
gosh.
brother.
Oh
said
yeah.
he was gonna watch.
Oh yeah. We're gonna
We'll
watch
see.
it later on. I mean, you got a big family. They show up at all the games.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
It's the Closter section over there. All right. So hey, good luck on the Jamboree next Tuesday.
Right.
And good luck on this season. Wishing y'all nothing but the best. So for Coach Ken Hohe and our two senior Lady Bulldog softball players, I'm Tom Brown, and we'll see you on the next episode of Inside the Huddle.